What's going on, everyone? My name is Ian and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to show you how to use notifications in your app. And these are actually local notifications, not push notifications. In order to do push notifications, which the only difference between local and push notifications are push notifications require a little bit more coding and require you to have a server backend, which can be done through KeyCloud or what's it called? Dang it, I forgot. Holy crap, I'm so unprepared for this. Oh god. Pushbots, yeah, that's it. So as you can see on the screen, that was KeyCloud and Pushbots, and they're both free with limits. But odds are you're watching this video and you are very poor, except you have a Mac, but you're very poor and can't afford stuff. You're just app developer for fun, you know, like me. It's not a job yet, so you just want to use the free versions, and there are tutorials online on how to do that. To me, they're very confusing, and I'm just not going to use them. I would rather just code out every single notification that I have. And so yeah, so this is how we're going to do it. So basically what I'm going to show you how to do is set a local notification at a certain amount of time after the user has exited the app, and also how to send one on a certain holiday or on a certain date. And all you're going to need is Xcode, of course. So you're going to go ahead and launch Xcode. And of course, Xcode 6, you can also use that, but I'm just going to use Xcode 5. I don't really like Xcode 6. It's kind of like, if any of you have Xcode 6, I'd be interested to know what you think. I just don't like it because when you're working with Objective-C, you know how when you create a class, it gives you a .m file and a .h file, but it only gives you one .m file and doesn't give you the .h, and it's just very confusing. I really don't like it at all, because I actually do like working with Objective-C a lot more than Swift for some reason. And if I'm going to use Xcode 6, I like to be able to use Objective-C the same way I do in Xcode 5. But like I said, if you have it, I'd be interested in knowing what you think down in the comments below, or on Twitter if you want. Not really, I guess, because no one tweets me on Twitter because I have a boring life. Anyway, so yeah, we're just going to do a sprite kit game because, I like sprite kit a lot. But you can do this in single view application, of course. But we're just going to do sprite kit for now. Set the devices to whatever you want. I'm just going to save it to the desktop for simplicity. And we're not worried about spaceship at all. Not worried about my scene or view controller. If you're not using sprite kit, of course, you're not going to have my scene. You're not worried about any of your classes except for the appdelegate.m. And we're not worried about any of these methods except for this one. So we're just going to delete all the comments in here. Yeah, that's not the button. That was the eject button. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of this because I don't like it. And let's see here. Just going to switch over here. And let's see, it's up. Yep, okay. Just making sure. Trying to be prepared. Alright, so now we're going to do UI local notification. Drop a line. Now we're going to do note. Set fire date. And the fire date is however many seconds after the user quits the app that you want to send it. So for this instance, we're just going to do 5 seconds because, why not? But there is another way on how to do it for like 24 hours. So if you want to send a message saying, hey, you haven't played the game for 24 hours, you can also do that. But I'm not real sure how to do that. I did know, but I totally forgot it. And the project that it was in, I deleted it. So I've got no clue on how to do that, but I'm sure you can find out by going to the help right here and going into documentation and API reference and searching NSDate or set fire date. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do a square bracket NSDate. It's just saying notification, which is this right here, set fire date, so the day that it's going to release the notification, date with time interval since the application has entered the background is 5 seconds. So after 5 seconds, after closing out of the app, it's going to send us a notification. So now we're going to do note, drop another line, and here we're going to have the alert body of our message or of our notification, so that's our message. So we're just going to do note, and now we're going to do application. Alright, so now we should be good to go. So we're just going to hit play, or Command R. That's a good function to learn, is Command R. Alright, so now we have launched the app, and pretty sure it's nothing, so it's just gonna, oh yeah, it's Sprite Kit. Yeah, duh. Alright, so we have our nice little ships. Oh, so fun. Okay, now this game's getting boring, so I'm just gonna close out of it. Hey, look, the boring app has sent us a message. Come back to me. So now we can click on it, and here we go. Still have our node spinning, and we're just gonna go home again because we remembered that this game is so freaking boring, and now it's gonna send us a message every 5 seconds, and it's gonna make us delete it. So make sure you're not annoying with it. And so yeah. And now if you want to actually have a certain sound when the notification is gone off, there's also an easy way to do that. So now we're going to take this off the desktop tritone right here. I'm sure you've all heard it. Just going to drag it into our project and make sure, this is a must, make sure that this is clicked. Alright, so now it's in here. So now we're going to do note, run. Now we're going to wait for it to run. Alright, so now we're just playing our game, so fun. Now we're going to go home because, like I said, we remembered how boring it was. And now here we go. As you can see, we have the sound, and now we can click on it. Go home again and wait 5 seconds, and I don't know if you can hear it, but there we go. If you can't hear it, I'm sorry, but it's there. So yeah. Now we are going to make a new one, and this is pretty much just how to set the date that you want to send this. So Christmas, Halloween, whatever. So we're going to do nscal. Calendar identifier is what type of calendar we want to use. So as you know, there are multiple types of calendars, but we're just going to use a Gregorian calendar because I'm pretty sure that's the most common one. So we're going to do and there should be a close bracket there. Is that right? Yeah, okay. So we're going to, and here we are going to set our types of dates. So whether that be you just want a certain day, it can get as specific as seconds, I'm pretty sure. I'm not real sure. But, so if you want to set it at December 25th at 2000, no, not 2000, December 25th at 12 o'clock, that's how you do it. And close the square bracket, and we're going to hit enter. And now we're going to do a bunch of fun things. We're going to do NS date. So now that that's done, we're now going to make a new thing right here. We're just going to drop a couple lines, UI date picker. Alright, so now that we have written out that method, or not method, what am I talking about? God, I'm stupid. After we've written out those 2 lines of code, we are now going to come into here, and you can comment it out or just delete it entirely, or just actually, you can just reset it actually. So right here where it says NS fire date, or not set, it says set fire date, we're going to delete date with time interval right here, and we're going to put should be done, and that is it. That's all it takes. And unfortunately I cannot show you how that works, but you're just going to have to take my word for it. It works. So yeah, So happy coding, I guess. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, remarks, statements, any of that, leave them in the comments down below. I will get back to as many of you as I can, and I don't know why I'm saying that because I've only got, what, 12 subscribers? It's not going to take that long. So yeah, make sure you subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Links on the description, links on the screen or on the description. If I get the time for it, I probably won't because I got to edit this video now because it's taking so freaking long. Yeah, so happy coding, and if you would like to, you can visit my website, which is down in the description or on the screen as well, right here. I would very much appreciate it. Of course, you don't have to, but I would like for you to. So yeah, so thank you for watching my push notification tutorial. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, remarks, statements, like I said, you leave those down in the comments below. Alright everyone, thank you for watching. See ya.